Yes. Want to get it before.
Okay, this is Donald Cowboy Biker Adventures. This is part 2 of the water taxi in Fort Lauderdale. I couldn't grab it over there. I could not grip it over there.
That's a fun place to watch though.
So remember, this is a 360 video, so please feel free to rotate your view and look around and see all the beautiful ships and houses and buildings.
Pier 66 doesn't spin
There's a Hollywood boat, kids, right on time to pick you up. You can go now at 1 o'clock, or you could go later on today. Go to the Fort Lauderdale beach first and come back later. Go after you've been to the beach in Fort Lauderdale. Now Hollywood Beach is a 45-minute ride this way. We drop you off right in the middle of the action at the Margaritaville. 7 bars and restaurants, 2 pools, slow rider, lots of resort shopping, and there's 2 miles of boardwalks. It's a beautiful boardwalk. If you want to get adventurous, there's a 300-acre state beach park too. Port Everglades over here. You can see some fishing boats coming in. Try and grab a seat, kids, while we're pulling in the dock. If you enjoyed the trip, consider it too. Yeah, if you have any questions, that's what we're here for. Now, Lisa is our ambassador. She's going to ask you to go up here on the dock. There's a line for Hollywood at the back there. Just get on that line, you'll be right on the boat.
While I'm waiting, I'm filming this along with my friends Wayne and Carrie. Say hi.
Hey.
Yeah, this was their idea, so, and it's beautiful. I love it. I mean, this is where all the money comes, so I can see that. But pretty interesting. But this is stop 4, right? And there's 10 stops. So this is either going to be a total of 3 to 4 parts. I don't know which. But anyhow, y'all ready for that Alaskan trip? You ready for the Alaskan trip? Yeah, me too.
Not even close.
But I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So, anyhow, let's go back to this. I can fast forward through this dead time here.
Grab a seat, kids, so we can leave the dock here. Just grab a seat for us. Our boss is here. Better be seated. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. We'll be on the beach in 10 minutes. This bus going to Fort Lauderdale Beach. Is that what you want to do? Yep. And the other boat behind us is going to downtown. So we've got a bunch of boats out here going in both directions all day.
That's harder to hold it sitting down, trust me.
easier that way, right? Standing up.
Okay, this is still part 2.
And for those folks just joining us, welcome on board the Water Taxi Bio Bus. Your crew, Janet. My name is Glenn. Safety announcement, our life jackets underneath the seats. And we do ask that you please stay seated when we come to a dock and leave a dock. And you know, it's not a bad idea to stay seated during the ride. Everybody gets a really good view of the sights. Of course, there's a picture or two you'd like to stand and quickly take. Feel free to take them.
Well, I'm taking billions.
And the nicest yacht in town right now is over here on the right-hand side of the boat. That is a 300-footer Aquarius. Isn't that a beauty? You're looking at about $200 million worth of boat right there. And that belongs to Steve Wynn out of Las Vegas, hotels and casinos.
Yeah,
And that
casinos
is a
make
Fed
no
ship.
money.
That's your Rolls Royce of yachts. Those are made in Holland. If you were to order a brand new Fed ship, plan on spending a minimum of $25 million and waiting about 5 years to take delivery. Don't know about you folks, but if I spent $25 million on a boat, I'd want it today, wouldn't you? Now keep in mind, if you have a boat like that Aquarius on the right-hand side, and you pull into a fuel dock and say, gas her up, it's going to take about 60,000 gallons of diesel. Yeah, let's see, at about $5 a gallon. What do you think? About $250,000, does that sound right to you?
One thing about it, Fort Lauderdale's got some money.
That's called Super Yacht Village, but that's a giga yacht when they get over 300 feet. And it's extra deep harbor there, so you can park these yachts. You know, that yacht is 100 feet smaller than Zuckerberg's yacht. It just came out of mothballs. It was in Europe for 3 years. It was a Russian's yacht, brand new. And you couldn't pick it up because of all of the sanctions he's got on it from the Ukrainian war. So he ended up selling it to Zuckerberg. Now Zuckerberg's got a toy hauler that goes with the launch pad, is the name of his yacht. As big as that one. It's called Wingman, and that's just to carry the toy. That was here for about a month, both of those yachts. Well, they got it ready for his summer season in Europe. Amadeus, that's a little runabout. Bernard Arnault's big yacht is called Symphony. He's a big classical music fan. He's the guy who makes your Louis Vuitton stuff by Louis Vuitton. Sephora, Dom Perignon, he owns all that stuff. You know, he's worth about $200 billion. Okay, well, beachfront is next. That's the first stop is on the south end of the beach where the park is. But the best stop on the beach is another 10 minutes to stop 6. That's where the action is. Make sure you stop over here later today. This is a lot of fun. 15th Street Fisheries. It's casual, moderate prices, American cuisine. People who live here call it their favorite. It's not a touristy place. Some of the most expensive real estate in Fort Lauderdale on the right, called the Harbor Islands. Island community. Minutes to the ocean, everybody's got waterfront property. Lots of new houses coming in. They've all got an ocean view on the 3rd floor.
Well, there's a fancy deck boat right there.
A couple filmmakers use this big beige house with all the new palm trees in all kinds of movies and commercials, fashion shoots. Kenny Chesney music video, crime drama, CSI Miami. Harbor Islands, yeah. Used to be a lot of famous names over here. And now it's gotten a little too expensive for those kind of people. Okay, now there's an old house there, the two-story beige house with the blue canopy upstairs. That's Dr. Miles. Well, he got me to work this morning. He invented Alka-Seltzer at Miles Laboratories. Yeah.
This is where the money comes.
How about that little tiny White House? That's old Fort Lauderdale. Built in the 50s. His family still lives there. Rocky Marciano. Anybody remember the Brockton Bomber heavyweight champion? From Massachusetts originally. Two modern houses at the end. The first one here is valued at $31 million. They've got a big, what do you call it, King Kong type guy sitting there with he's in the shape of a King Kong there with a champagne bottle over his head. Can you see him? Isn't that weird? He's from Leamington, Ontario. He grows tomatoes.
The
house on the end, they're not shy. Can you see I can see the eucalyptus leaves over the bathtub. Look at that. Yeah, Captain Glenn calls that a hazard to navigation. Texas. Bought the last two houses at the end of the street here. Each house cost him $17 million. Paid to have them torn out. Now he's paying to have two new houses put up. That's what these people are doing to make a fast buck. Wet houses. Look at this house. David Soka retired at Fort Lauderdale with his $10 million fishing boat. That must have been some golden parachute. Yeah, he worked for Warren Buffett at Berkshire Hathaway. Yeah, money manager, they called him Mr. Fixer. Hendricks Motorsports, that's Repentance House down in the middle of the canal where he owns half down Island. When he's not at the racetrack with Jimmy Johnson, he's down at the fishing hole. Look how high that seawall is, kids. Yeah, this guy works up in the clouds somewhere. He's from Turkey. And his hobby is world-class poker player. Maybe he won that house in a poker game. Wow, look at that.
Sweet Debbie.
Lucky Bessie from the ship, right? Right down the canal is where Scottie Pippen's house is. He's got a full-size basketball court in the backyard. He sold his yacht Lady Larsa. Now his wife Larsa used to ride the water taxi. She got a reputation. Big Tippin' Pippin. We love Larsa. We wish we could still have Larsa here. Beige house, she was famous for her barbecues, cooking up square hamburgers. That's Wendy's house. Dave Thomas built that house for her. He didn't cut corners for her either. Andrew and Tanya Heller, Heller Capital Group. Those are the biggest chia pets I've ever seen. Look at those chia pets. Yeah, Heller Capital Group, they're investing in all kinds of things. Now, Tanya's passion is jewelry. She named her yacht Tanzanite, the rarest gemstone in the world. And look up Heller Jewelry. She's got quite a collection. store in Miami. When they were done, they had stores all over Florida. Sun Sensation sold for the sensational price of $170 million. Sun last time. Now they're out in their big yacht called Never Enough. You know, the 5 richest people are all from Wall Street in Florida, or all from Wall Street. Here's another one. Sussman Paloma Investments China Group. He spent the last 5 years tearing everybody's house out around him. Now you got room for the sculpture garden. He's got a tennis court, basketball court. And now he's selling it for $98 million. And don't forget the Homeowners Association. They want $7,000 a month.
Helicopter over there to the left.
Ladies of America, you helped pay for that beautiful house, the founder of the fitness studio. Years ago, they started filming a TV show in Miami. This is the only house they used in Fort Lauderdale, Miami Vice. Anybody remember Crockett and Tubbs? Michael Mann turned his own home into a TV studio, his bachelor pad. The pool in the backyard goes right in the living room. Yeah, that was a one-bedroom bachelor pad when he opened it. And Oliver Stone filmed some scenes from his movie on this Barbara dock here. It was about football. It was Jamie Foxx's big movie career role. He started in a movie called Any Given Sunday. Al Pacino's in that. If you ever see the movie, you'll see that house in the background. We get out here. What do these people do for a living? Well, the guy who owns this beautiful house on the island here also owns that silver yacht there, $80 million yacht called W. The yacht's too big to park at the house. He sells car mats. You guys heard of WeatherTech? It's in Canada too, yeah, WeatherTech. That's a beautiful yacht there.
WeatherTech.
Okay, so this is stop 5, but stop 6 is just at the end of the yachts there. Where that dive-in platform is, that's your best stop on the beach for action and restaurants and shopping. You can do your beach combing from here or start here at stop 5. This is the beach part. You got playgrounds and picnic tables, volleyball, basketball courts, all kinds of toys to rent, lifeguards if you want to go for a swim, watch the ships come in and out of port. Bahia Mar Yachting Center, this is where you sign up for snorkeling, diving, deep sea fishing, dinner cruises, parasail, pirate ships. Rent your own boat here in the Venice of America.
Beautiful big yachts. Folks, we're coming in to stop 5. I will end part 2 there. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss part 3. Also, we'll do a battery change in case the battery runs out before I do it. I'll see you back on part 3. This is Don Cowboy Biker Adventures. All right, don't forget, come back for part 3.